Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Monarchs will put total leather and we'll get started. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Marshall's offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give out of the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Marshall will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Old Dominion's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They'll leave it with him. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. On the run, it's Knox. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Burrow. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. Looking to pass, it's Fox. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Knox. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Up-tempo for the offense.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll move the tight end. The play-action fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Simmons. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Makes the catch. It's Simmons. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
2nd down coming up.
He'll do it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The sure hands, it's Simmons. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gonna run it, it's Knox. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the 3 ball gives us a tie.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air, it's Fox. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Marshall quick to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. Spins away from the defender. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on second down. Got the quick pass. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Using his legs, it's Madden. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the air, it's Fox. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Marshall!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. UCLA is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State.
With the catch, it's Knox.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Monarchs. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give on the option. Still on his feet at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Offense working from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Fox. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Monarchs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. That pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the tailback. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Monarchs in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The kick is on its way. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Right down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
And the Monarchs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give to the right. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that 1st down marker. Looking for a man. It's Fox. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Butler. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down coming up.
Back to throw, it's Fox. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Man, and that wasn't a miss by much. And listen, as a quarterback, you don't want to miss inside. That's for sure where the danger is. But it leads him just a little bit too far out of bounds. You can tell receiver tries to throttle down. He tries to get those feet in, but he couldn't.
Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's White. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They've got the screen set up. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up in the 26 for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Fox. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He's looking to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! Fit it in the window for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA so very critical. How about this one today? Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro.
Just over 30 seconds to play here in the 1st half as they take over 1st and 10. Got his man. They'll immediately call timeout. The Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to throw. It's Huff. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it on the left. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
At the 33-yard line. Good enough for a 1st down.
And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And we've got a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And a genuinely fun 1st half to break down, led by, I can't believe I'm saying this, that special teams unit. It's one of the most well-coached groups we've seen this season. They stay in their lanes, literally and figuratively, and right now they are complementing the offense and defense perfectly. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
2nd half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him while on the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Huff. Quarterback just flat missed him, incomplete. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. The official says no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got...
Turning it on! Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Fox. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. And some room to work. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fakes to grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to...
Touchdown, ODU! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. Then these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies. Throw it to them, and they'll make big plays for you.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll run it from the gun. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Madden. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Fox. Gets rid of it. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Running into the open space. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his...
Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Marshall needs a near miracle on this 3rd and long. Fires to the right. Finds a man by himself. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Back open in the middle. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Going up top again. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Touchdown, Herd! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Huff. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's White. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll go back to the ground. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Here's a hit. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Snagged in the middle. It's Knox. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A 3rd down try for the offense. Dropping back, it's Huff. Throws to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down. And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. Hand off from the shotgun. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Quinn. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's White. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on 3rd and short. Just keeps slinging it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Here's the handoff. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really shout.
Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
He'll keep it himself. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Here comes the hurry up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Caught close to the marker. It's Clark. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looking for a man. It's Huff. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Old Dominion. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some boxing. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Burrow. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They want to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Marshall! Quick strike through the air for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Marshall, 34.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. On the run, it's Burnett. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
First down for the offense.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.